Minister Pravin Gordhan also specifically referred to unscrupulous debt collectors. What impact would that have on the ordinary South African consumer?
Well, there are concerns that debt collectors are doing things that possibly they shouldn't be. One of the issues that is coming before Parliament at the moment is the issue of prescribed debts. Now, in terms of company law or in terms of our legal process, if a person has debt and there is no summons that's issued within 3 years, that person then isn't required to pay that debt back anymore.
And it's no summons has been issued and no payment has been made.
Well, no acknowledgement of debt has been provided.
Yes, no acknowledgement of debt
has been provided. If you pay towards that debt, you're acknowledging that there is a debt. But certainly if one of the credit providers goes out there and gets you to go into debt and you're required to pay it on the 1st of January 2010, by the time 2014 comes along and you haven't done anything about it, they haven't issued any summonses and served the summonses on you, then certainly in terms of our law, there's no right of recourse for them any longer. The problem is that people need to know about prescription. They need to be able to, in a court of law, argue that there's a prescribed debt and therefore it's no longer payable. And what often happens is the credit providers go after people who've got prescribed debts, and these people do not understand that they can raise that as a defense and therefore not pay back the debt.
I think the unscrupulous debt collectors are working on the assumption, and rightly so, that very many few South Africans are actually clued up about their rights with regard to debt and prescribed debt specifically.
Yes, absolutely. So just to clarify that, our understanding now is that there's a move afoot, that the collections debt which is prescribed cannot be handed over to debt collectors for enforcement. Debts that have become prescribed cannot be listed now with the credit bureaus. So as a result of that, it won't reflect on your credit record any longer once prescription has taken place. And presumably that will then give you the opportunity then to carry on with your life without them coming after you.
So are we looking at the scenario whereby your debt, old debt, prescribed debt, may no longer be sold to debt collectors as they are being done right now?
Certainly, that's exactly the issue, is that what will have to happen now is that, and I can see it already happen, that it will happen, is that the credit providers will go after the debt and will probably issue summons within the 3 years to give them the right to continue. For those credit providers who don't do that, they're going to end up losing the opportunity to collect that money.